I married her as a virgin, but yet she's not pregnant. My friend married a non-virgin, but now they have 2 kids. But I personally, I decided to marry a virgin, but yet I'm not pregnant. Then another question was like, Nurse Mercy Mary, I had sex with her. She said she's a virgin, but she was not bleeding. How true is that? Is she lying to me? Good day, everyone, and welcome back to Nurses Lecture Room YouTube channel. My name is Mercy Mary, popularly known as a nurse with the difference. And I make learning easy and accessible for all my viewers. Today, I'm going to be taking those questions. Nurse Mercy Mary, are virgins more fertile than non-virgins? Nurse Mercy Mary, does bleeding signifies virginity is missing? Does bleeding signifies virginity is missing? But before we go into details into this class, if you are new on our YouTube channel, this is the first time on our YouTube channel, please click on the subscribe button. Turn on that notification bell so you don't miss out. For all our returning subscribers, this is Nurse Mercy Mary saying thank you. Let's go there. All right, welcome back. Like I earlier said, today I'm going to be taking that topic. Are virgins more fertile than non-virgins? Are virgins more fertile than non-virgin? And also, does bleeding signifies that the lady just lost her virginity? Before I go into details, there's something I would like to share. In our community, especially in Africa, it is believed that when a lady loses her virginity, when a lady has started having sex, she's no longer virgin, she has been having sex before, her chances of getting pregnant is reduced. Why? Because they believe if she has been having sex, definitely she has had several abortions, and those several abortions might lead to infertility. There's something I want you to take note. Infertility might be a complication of abortion, but that doesn't mean that all abortions result in infertility. Yes, infertility might be a complication of abortion, but that doesn't mean all abortions result in infertility. So people might have done several abortions, but yet they are still fertile. They still have enough eggs, and they can still sleep with a man and get pregnant. That is something I should want you to take note of. And also, some of all these innocent ladies, some might lose their virginity as a result of rape incidents. So it's not nice to start castigating them and saying they are infertile because they have lost their virginity. So in general, what I'm trying to say is that people say ladies that are having sex are infertile because they've had several abortions, and several abortions simply means they've lost their womb. Same way keloids, you see keloids, I'm dropping the picture, is a complication of ear piercing. Does not mean everybody that does ear piercing has keloids. Am I making any sense? Yes. So there's something I want you to also take note of, because you'll be the judge at the end of the video to know if virgins are more fertile than non-virgins. Both virgins and non-virgins might have PCOS, polycystic ovary syndrome. They might have PCOS, and PCOS reduces your infertility. It doesn't really matter if you're a virgin or you are not a virgin. So PCOS can affect anyone. So you might get married to a virgin with PCOS. You might get married to a non-virgin with PCOS, and their chances of giving birth, though they can give birth, their chances of giving birth are on the low side because they don't release egg every month like those without PCOS. So a virgin can have PCOS, a non-virgin can also have PCOS. Those are the determinants that determines if you are fertile, if you are going to give birth soon or not. And also, a virgin can have endometriosis. A non-virgin can have endometriosis. A virgin can have endometriosis, a non-virgin can have endometriosis, and that can affect their fertility. A virgin might have fibroid, a non-virgin can also have fibroid. These are the things that you should consider, and that can also affect fertility. I don't know if I'm making sense. So you don't just say that if a lady has been having sex, she has lost her virginity, that affects her fertility rate. A virgin can also have STI, yes, when you transmit it to her. And also a non-virgin can have STI. When there's frequent or recurrent STI, sexually transmitted infection, that can lead to pelvic inflammatory diseases that can hinder fertility. So sexually transmitted infection does not care if you're a virgin or not. Am I making any sense? Okay, that is that for that. Then another thing I would like to share with you is a primary ovarian failure. A virgin can have primary ovarian failure, and a non-virgin can have primary ovarian failure. So both non-virgin and virgins can have both. They can have this problem, and this can affect fertility. So if you married a virgin with primary ovarian failure, that can result in what? Infertility issue if care is not taken. So you can see that what affects the virgins also affects the non-virgins, and also virginity should not be a yardstick to determine fertility. Virginity should not be a yardstick to determine fertility for me. I want you to take note that if you marry a virgin that is 35, 36 years of age, her fertility rate is decreased. If you marry a non-virgin that is 35, 36, 37 years, her fertility rate is also decreased, because as a woman advances, as a woman ages, as a woman increases in age, her fertility rate decreases. It doesn't matter if you are a virgin or a non-virgin. Then the other question that came up was, Nurse Mercy, does bleeding at first sex signifies the lady just lost the virginity? Not all ladies are going to bleed on their first sexual encounter, and because she did not bleed does not mean she's not a virgin. Take note, not all ladies are going to bleed as a result of their first sexual encounter, and because she did not bleed at that first sexual encounter does not mean she is no longer a virgin. It could be that the size of the man's penis is not big enough to cause that friction that will cause that tear. So there are a lot of reasons you should consider before saying, oh, this lady is not a virgin, this lady is virgin. You don't have any right to judge them. That's what I feel as a man. You don't have any right to tell them you are good, you are bad, because virginity is not a yardstick for a good behavior. What I advise to ladies, don't be quick to lose your virginity to anyone. Don't be quick to use it. And when you have not lost it, that should not be a trophy for you, for your bad behavior, for your bad character. That should not be a trophy. But remember, don't be quick to just lose it to anyone. That is just my advice. Don't be quick to lose it to anyone. And when you lose it, that should not make you feel less important of yourself. And when you have not used it, that should not be a trophy or yardstick for your behavior. So from this video, I hope you have been able to know that for me, virginity does not determine how fertile you are. Age determines, endometriosis determines, PCOS determines, primary ovarian failure determines. These are the criteria. These are what you should consider when it comes to fertility, not if she is a virgin or not. Thank you very much for staying tuned. Thank you very much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and also don't forget to share with a friend if you got value. For all my returning subscribers, this is Nurse Mercy saying thank you. Bye, and see you in our next video.